you will be able to tell the student that they have gained the credential. You can send an email rather than sending a physical copy, and students can share that certificate on social media. It can be WhatsApp, it can be LinkedIn, it can be any other channel, maybe even website. They'll be able to do that. And with that, what happens that earlier the certificate was just going in the envelope, but now at least it is reaching 50 people, 30 people, 100 people, based on how many contacts they have on LinkedIn, based on how many contacts they have on WhatsApp, and so on and so forth. So what happens with this is it creates recognition for the NGO, that okay, this person is associated with this NGO, and what NGO is getting is they are getting the recognition, they are getting the candidate who can contribute, and also they are getting the social credit, the visibility that yes, this NGO is doing this, right? Does that make sense, sir?
Yes, yes, definitely.
Great.
Definitely.
So that's the goal that we are trying to solve. We are trying to innovate the certificate that can be used for different use cases, and we are also reducing the overall time to generate certificate. In olden days it used to be like, okay, you have 30 copies, you are writing one by one, you are giving them. And now what we are doing is you have one design which is digital, and then you have one CSV file which you might have received from students, via Google form or something, free Google form. You can simply download that data, you can import that in our system, which is MixCertificate, and just map the variables. Here is where the name should be, here is where if there is any event name is, click bulk generate, everything will be sent to each student on their mail. And it will exist today, it will exist 20 years later, they can simply search in their email and they will find that certificate. Great. So having said that, let's get started with a very quick demo of what we have here. So I'll share the screen once again. Please confirm if you are able to see my screen.
Yes, it is very well.
Great. So right now what we are looking at is NCAET. It's a organization by government, which basically defines and basically creates policy for the education industry, for upskilling people, and so on and so forth. I created a demo account for them, and I'm using the same thing here just to give a demo. Okay. So this is the dashboard. Once you log in with your admin credentials, you will be redirected here. Here you will be seeing 10 contacts. So this basically lists all the students that has been contacted, or all the contributors that has been part of your journey. Then it shows total number of certificates, how many certificates has been generated so far. Then it shows total number of designs that are done, and then we have total number of events that are done. Okay. And then in a quick overview, you have this: in December you generated 30 certificates, in January you generated 4 certificates. So you have the whole year data. If you want to go and see other type of data as well, you will be able to see it from here. Along with that, what we have is we have a white label portal from where your students can come and verify these certificates if they want to. There can be different certificate ID which they can fetch in here, and based on that it can verify if the certificate is valid or not. So this basically removes the barrier of verification. Next.
So is this a software or is this a portal to generate a certificate?
It's a software portal. That means that a portal which is basically a software.
Because the primarily students should not have access of this portal. After all, this is the confidential part of the organization. Why students should have access where I am generating? They should have maximum, at max they will make a query at the organizational website that this is our certificate, and then they can check it whether, if we have made a database for the certificate number by name or whom I have issued that particular certificate. Students should not be involved in at this portal, which software, which portal I am using and doing activities. This should be the personal and confidential property of the organization which is generating and Okay.
Ye-
Anyway, go
yes,
ahead.
sir. Absolutely. What you are saying is absolutely right. And in this case, this portal will be invisible to student if you want it to be, right? So all
Okay.
this
Okay.
part that you are seeing, dashboard and all, this is never visible to student. What student looks at is literally the email in which the PDF has been delivered. So that's all.
Okay.
And this is the portal that is managed by you, where you can design certificates. For example, you can see here NCAT has this certificate template, and you can see here I have marked it sample certificate and sample certificate, where all these variables, full name, you have grade, you have folio number, you have registration number, all of these are dynamic variables. All of these will generate value. You may ask a question, isn't this going out of border? Yes, right now it is looking like it is going out of border, but the value that comes here only have 3 digits or 4 digits max. So it doesn't go beyond when the certificate generation happens. Same thing goes with many other things over here. For example, grade. Shall us give here a little bit of space? Absolutely, but not needed really, because here the grade comes generally in single character A, B, C, D, or maybe sometime in two characters A plus plus or A plus, or three characters A plus plus. So what happens that this way all this data gets generated, and automatically, which is the feature that we have, you map the certificates with contacts, and then you can automatically do certificate generation. So once again, this is part one of the whole process, which is designing a certificate, mapping a variable. Second part is that you go and you import all the contacts. So you can click on bulk import, or if you prefer to add it one by one as well, you will be able to do so by entering the data here: full name, business email, on which business email is basically the email at which the email should be delivered. It can be any candidate's email. It doesn't have to be at the rate highcoder.com or google.com. No need, it is just fine. The same email works here. So you can add a name from here, and let's say let's say others at the rate. I'm just taking a dummy name, please don't mind.
No, no, sir.
And
Is it possible to send certificate on WhatsApp?
yes, it is possible to send certificate on WhatsApp. Then you can click here, automatically the contact will be created, and then we can always go to all contacts, and then we can see if others exist, right? So we can see here others Gupta exists. He doesn't have any certificate, he doesn't have any badge, and our variable count. So the contact has been created. If we want to edit the data, we can simply go here, click edit, and we can add everything that's needed here, right? So it's a simple process. Next one is, what if I have a CSV file? What do I do there? Well, this is how you deal with it. You have a step one, download the sample CSV file. We have a sample CSV file which you can download, and then you can fill the data in that. I'll avoid this because okay, I'll right. We have the data here. This can open in your Excel sheet or even Google sheet, and from there you'll be able to fill the data that you have to map, and then you'll have to go to the next step, which is over here. Once that is done, you can simply click here and you can import the data. Click next. You can see first name, last name, business email, everything has been automatically mapped here. If you follow the name here, automatically it will get mapped. Next, do you want to add any custom variable here? Well, generally for the reference, I add one custom variable so that I can remember. Imported on, and then I write the date, which is like 12th Jan 2026, because tomorrow if I want to come back and see what did I import on this day, is there any marking, how many contacts I imported, is there a way I can find it? Well, this is the way we can find it. Next is contact list. You want to send certificate to 50 students. Good. But what if 30 students are new and 20 students are old? So what do is we create contact list. So let's say today is 12th Jan. So let us say we are doing Clean India project and today is 12th Jan 2025, right? So I gave a name. It is coming from CSV. I gave an Google form data, and then list is status is active, and then I click next. Here we have everything ready to review, and we can import this data, right? We can import this data. Once we click import, it will get imported. Now I have imported this file already, so it's not going to import, but I hope that you got the whole process here, that this is how the whole system works and this is how import works, right?
All right.
Yeah. So once this is done, then what you will see is you will see the next step, which is like we did the design, we did the contact import, and now is the process for bulk generation. So we can click on bulk generation, and here we can give a name again. Let's say demo 12th Jan 2026. Description, let's say I will add Clean India project, and you can put a date here from when to when the project happened. So generally we keep it 2 years, 1 year as a gap, so 12/1/2026 to 12/1/2027. But I think that in your case the event generally lasts little bit smaller. So what we can do here is rather than keeping 2027, we can just keep it in 2026, and maybe 1 day event, so 12 to 13 1 day event. And where are you based in, sir?
Gaya, Bihar.
Gaya, Bihar. Sure.
Gaya ji, Bihar.
Got it. Let's say, what's your NGO name, sir?
NGO name has not been registered yet.
Okay. So let's say ngogaya.in is
Jan Jeevan, just name it Jan Jeevan.
Jan Jeevan. janjeevan.in. Okay, sure. Next. Now here I shown you some certificates. In that I shown you different type of certificate. What we can do here is we can, if you want to preview it, you can preview it. Here it is scrollable. It's a vertical certificate, and then you can click select. Then you will have to choose the contact list. We already have a contact list which has 2 contacts. We can select that, click next. Dear contributor, please find your certificate for your contribution attached below. With regards and love, Adarsh Gupta. And do you want to send email? Yes, send email to recipients. When do you want to send? I want to send it today. Okay, done. This is the page where you actually do the review. You review quickly what what has been configured. If you want to quickly see the certificate, you can simply click the certificate here, and then you can see that this is the design that you are going to generate it for. Once this is done, you can click and generate, and it will say okay, all certificates will be generated and sent, right? So it's saying will be generated and sent. It's not generated yet and sent, because it takes the request from here, then it takes the whole list and then processes on computer on our servers, and then it generates and sends. So what you will see that slowly and slowly all the students will start to get the certificate. And to see the progress, we can simply click here on progress, and here is what goes cool. Total contacts we had was 2, and certificate generated is 2. So 2 has been generated already. Well, we had only 2, so it got very faster. If we had, let's say, 500 or 700, then in that case it could have taken us some time, and what it would do is like it will generate and send to all the candidates.
Okay.
Any questions so far?
Yeah, means so this designing is a means how many templates you have, or may I add another template of my interest? Let us suppose if I have one template of my interest which I have prepared with the help of some professionals, or if let us suppose if I wanted to copy a template which of my interest, then is it possible to import here?
Absolutely.
This
Absolutely, it is possible to import. In
is it
fact,
possible to import by clicking a photo of a particular template, and then we can do similar type of certificate? It might be possible.
yes, it is possible, and in fact, I can tell you that these templates has been given by them. It is not us who have designed it. We have some free templates available on our platform,
Okay.
but what I want to say is these are the templates they have given us, and on the top of it, we have mapped the variable. So what you are saying is absolutely possible.
So first of all, either I will have my own template
Yes.
certificate,
Yes.
or a ready-made template which you already have in your software. You have installed it,
Yes.
and then I have to work on it. But let us suppose, just think about it. If there are about 150 students, basically participants in a conference.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and in a conference, basically they have 150 different topics.
Okay.
After all, they are presenting their own paper, so everybody have a very different topic. So we have to give them certificate of participation. Okay, certificate of participation that this person has participated in a particular theme. We will just put the name of seminar or conference name, and presented his paper. Now here it comes a different name, because every students will have a very different name of their paper. Somebody will present on MG Narega, somebody will present on some different topic, although other things will be very common, because the institution name will be the same, duration will be the same. Okay, but name will be different and the topic will be different. So is it okay to generate that way?
Absolutely, sir. Absolutely. In fact, what you are seeing here is like you have full name, you have certificate ID, you have date.
Mm.
Date is going to be almost same, but certificate ID changes. So your requirement is custom variable. Custom variable is a feature in our platform where you will be able to map any number of variables as you are saying. So in your case, there are two variables. One is name, second
And
one is
and
topic.
regarding signature, sometimes not in every certificate we have signature. Okay, digital signature. So is it possible to import the signature?
Yes.
Because at the end we have to either organizing secretary or the principal or the vice chancellor, whosoever the designation of the certificate signatory person, we
Yes.
have to put the signature in a soft or whatever the digital format. Is it
Yes.
possible to import the that signature also?
Yes. Absolutely. It is possible to import the
And
signature.
that signature should be written in a very in a very different way. Means it should not be look like a copy paste kind of signature. It should not be like that, because if let us suppose if I have got the signature on white paper, if I will paste it, then it will look like a copy pasting, na? So anybody can generate a certificate of a particular person or organization and claim that I have also received a certificate. It should not be like that.
So,
Certification
in
will is a different thing, but you got my point,
I got
because
your point, sir, and we have a solution for that. But then you will also have to implement 100 certificate. You will have to upload 100 certificate. So you can upload that, or we have a better solution, right? We have all these QR based certificates. This cannot be faked, and this is exactly what you are saying. That
no, sometime we need not kind of QR. Although now it is in fashion, because now many people are using it. Most of the certificates they are generating QR code also.
Yep.
But in a very conference or let us suppose seminar participants, we do not generally generate this kind of QR code and certificate number. We just give them a very plain certificate, but definitely each and every student will have a very different topic. Just like each participant will have a very different name, his or her name will be different. Similarly, topic will be different. But at the bottom, signatures of the same, the principal signature or the those who are the signatory on the certificate, the same signature will be there. And we have to bring digital signature and we have to put at the correct place so that every certificate will bear the that signature at the appropriate place. So is
Right.
it possible? Right.
So yes, it is possible, and I think that you in fact not need that big of a solution. We do have that solution if you want to use it, but I think that a simple thing like certificate ID will solve your problem. It will be like 112, 113, or 010737, like whatever you want it to be.
So
Right.
if I have to generate it from now onward, obviously we will do that because there are no harm in putting a particular certificate number or registration
Yes.
number or whatsoever. There's
Yes.
no harm.
Yeah.
There's no harm even putting this certificate, let us suppose this QR code certificate.
Yes.
But for the time being, I'm why I'm asking you. Sometime what happens actually in 2023 we have organized a conference in my institution where I am working at present, and we just generated very simple ready-made certificate we have generated. We have manually written the name of the participants. Then we have also written the manually the title of the paper, and then every person, signatory person, have signed it manually, which generally happens even today nowadays. If you participate on not online means on-site participation in any program, we generally get a hard copy of the certificate, not the digital certificate. We generally get digital certificate when we have to participate in online program, in online certification program. Then we generally get this online certificate or digital certificate. Nowadays, even university are sending digital certificate in DigiLocker, but that's a different issue. That's a
Yes.
different point. After all, we need a hard copy, and generally we get hard copy. So many institutions and many organizations are still doing manual signature. Other things will be the same. They will prepare digital format, but after getting it printed on a prescribed performer, they will sign it digitally. Even the university certificate, they will send it to the DigiLocker, but after getting it signed by the vice chancellor or the signatory person, controller of exams, etc. Anyway, I got the idea. So
Yes, yes. And what you also have with us is like, you'll be able to download all the certificates in JPEG format or PDF format and get it printed, and you can still follow your conventional method.
okay, okay.
Yes,
That's the important thing. I just wanted to know because still some here what kind of situation I am facing. Some students they have lost their certificate after some time. Okay, even means just 2 3 months back, one of the participants had arrived and he was requesting me that sir we have lost the certificate. Kindly reissue my certificate. I have to apply somewhere and something. One of even the principal of that time he was requesting a certificate for his some somebody. Please arrange a certificate. They have to apply somewhere, so it will be very helpful for him or her, something like that. So we are also facing that kind of challenges. So how it is possible? So if I will go back to same shop which had prepared 2 years, 3 years back, then how it is possible to get it in a same format? Either we have to, let us suppose I have to take the hard copy and I will ask, definitely they will prepare it, but it will take another. Is it possible to just click a photo? Let us suppose if I have a hard copy of any certificate, if I click very clean photograph and then I if I just bring it in your portal, is it possible to generate a similar kind of certificate?
Yes, yes, it is possible.
And is it possible?
Yes, it is possible.
So apart from this thing, anything else which you want to show me?
Yes, yes, I definitely want to show you something. Let me show you. This is your single candidates, access. This is advanced feature. If you want this,
Yeah.
then you can enable it. If you don't want it, absolutely in your hands, right?
Okay.
And this certificate costs little bit higher compared to the general digital certificate, because we call it pro certificate and it requires more resources from our end as well. So what is that extra thing? Well, the social media feature that I talked about, I'm not sure if you have seen, but on LinkedIn you can share certificate as a post. Of course you can share your image, but you can also add your certificate on your profile, which will say that, okay, I have completed this certificate, right? I have completed this certification. Now with our tool, it is possible now to do so. In olden days it was only Udemy, Google and few companies, very few companies, that were giving that option. But we are now bringing this feature to all kind of institutions, small businesses, small creators, and so on and so forth. So you can simply click add certificate to LinkedIn, and what it does is it takes the name automatically, it takes the organization automatically, it takes also other type of data, for example credential ID, and this ID automatically. You'll be able to add this certificate here on the profile, right? And once it is added, LinkedIn automatically asks you, hey, do you want to publish this certificate as a post? Well, I don't want to, because it is just a demo. But if I want to, I can simply go and publish. Now what happens here is you can simply go here in certification and licenses, and you can see here that you have Clean India Project Demo 12 Jan 2026 available, and you'll be able to even open that stuff and see it. So what is happening is you are going way beyond certificate. You are taking things on social media. People can come and verify this, and they will get to know about the NGO, that okay, there is an NGO with whom they have worked. So what do you think of this?
Yeah, it's good that if let us suppose a particular person want to get it verified from the organization, it is good, it's nice. But I think it should not come in that way, because here you are showing something different. Nah? It should only generate each certificate at the portal of the organization,
Yes.
nothing else. Like
Yes.
other certificates, 9, etc., it should not come. Here I am asking you, see, here the chairman board of examination, above that there's a signature.
Yes.
It is a very clean signature.
Yes.
So it should be come in our certificate also. It should not be looking like a, we have got it, we have pasted a particular signature. It should not be like that.
So, sir, we have the software and you will get what you upload. So, if you are uploading a clean one, you will get it. And we will tell you some tools using which all this background and white things can be removed, and you can import it and you can use it. We have proper tutorials for this, so you don't need to worry about it.
You know, means we have to just get it very clear, because if we are producing something, it should be like it, the way it should be produced. Okay, it should not be compromised, that patchy work should not be reflected. It should be clearly the way a certificate should be generated. It's okay that if you are able to generate it.
Yes, thank you, sir. Thank you. Absolutely. We have considered every
And let us suppose if I want to design something, so how it is possible to design a particular certificate with your portal?
you can simply go here in designs. You have A4 horizontal, you have A4 vertical, or you have custom as well. Okay, so let us say that this time we are going to do with horizontal. We'll simply click horizontal. Horizontal certificates generally have a specific size. You have 3508 pixel by 2481. You can start designing it from scratch. Okay, certificate of appreciation. Okay, good.
Right, right.
Let's to take a font. Okay, I don't like this font. Sure, let's change the font. Great. I want to change the background color. All right, let's change the background color. Okay, now I'm looking for medal. Okay, great. I don't like the medal. Let's delete it. Let's take the green one. Cool. I want to take flowers. Fine. Let's take flowers. We'll wait for some time. Flowers will appear here and we will simply pick up some flowers from here. There goes flower. I will duplicate it. There goes flower. Certificate of appreciation. I will just move it over here. Okay, great. Which organization is this from? Okay, it is from, let us say, tell me, sir, the name of organization.
Jan Jeevan,
Jan, please,
Jan Jeevan
Jan Jeevan
Foundation.
Foundation. All right, foundation. Okay, let's take. Perfect. Let's decrease the opacity a bit. Let's pull it down. Let's pull it down. Jan Jeevan Foundation right here. Let's increase the opacity to be here. Okay, great. Now we need to, let's take some. Sir, I'm not
Yeah.
as good as my designer, so please
Yeah, yeah,
excuse me if you say.
obviously, it's not possible. It's not
Yeah.
possible for a demo to design. We just need to understand that yes, it is there. These are the tools which can be used to design a particular certificate. So we just need to know. Means let us suppose I understand that everything is possible here. So
Yes, sir. Along with this, there are also few possibilities. For example, for this moment, there is some possibility that is needed. Okay, fine. We'll just take this design. It gets imported. I will quickly change couple of things. I can add some things on the top of it also, or maybe here. And there we go. We have everything ready. Full name. We'll give it a name.
it is just a template that we will use it.
But you
Okay.
can modify it.
Template can be modified.
Yes, yes.
Template can be modified. Just
Yes.
like a Canvas certificate, we can generate it.
Yes, yes, you can say that. Yes, you can say that. But way advanced than Canva because it can send now. It can also let you download
Yes,
everything.
yes, yeah, it's a
Yeah.
different thing. But it's possible to import a particular certificate. Do you have anything?
Yes, sir. Yes, yes, absolutely. Here, like
How 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 we will import a particular certificate
So I have
from
couple of.
from our local device?
Sure, sir. So let us say these are the certificates that I have right now. So what I will do is I will go here to design section once again here, and here I will choose vertical certificates. Okay, I have these certificates designed already in my. These are the certificates that are uploaded. If we want to upload new, we can upload here, no problem. Okay, let me see if I can. Give me a sec. So here in the upload section, you'll be able to upload your existing design. You see here, you can upload these designs. I will have to see where the dummy certificates are. Okay, let us say this is the certificate, right? I can
Right.
upload this design. It is literally the same design that we were discussing about, and then we can change things on it.
Let us suppose this design you have uploaded it. Okay, fine. Just open it.
Okay, sure. So it is 14.8 MB, so it will take a while. Please note that.
Okay.
So great. It is uploaded. It is showing here. We can click here, and now we need to adjust this. Let's adjust. Okay.
Okay.
Now let's go and add some variables here. We can go dynamics. Wait, we can go variables here, and we can take full name. Full.
Yes.
I think the image we downloaded already has this. It went actually to the team for approval, so it is showing here. But I think that it does make sense, right? That you can simply pull your variable here, yeah, and then it's fine. So in your case, the template will be like, without this, and I hope it makes sense, sir.
Yeah, means it's okay, but is it possible to, let us suppose organization name will be the same, the name should be changed. Name should be changed and the topic should be changed.
Yes,
Is it
yes.
possible?
Yes, sir, absolutely. It is absolutely possible to do so. You just need to send that data in Excel sheet or Google Sheet. You send that data, you will be able to import all the values. The name is changing, the award name may change, the instruction name may change, the score
And
may change.
the format will be the same.
The format, no need. You can put any format. Let us say if you want to put this, the format is simple. You need to have two curly braces in the left and closing braces in the end. Now you want to put topic name, fine, topic underscore name. Now once this topic name is done, then we'll have to create a variable in the settings section. There is a proper tutorial, video tutorial for that, how to create a variable
Oh,
and import the data, and then
okay.
automatically it will get replaced, no problem at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I need not to go any other graphic designer person. Okay, if let us suppose if I have a certificate, and sometimes what happens, we also wanted to generate a very similar kind of certificate, but with our own organization logo and other things. Let us suppose they have different, here chairman boards of examination, we will have a very principal, organization secretary, convener, wherever what kind of signatory we have to change it. But the format we want same thing. We want, let us suppose if I got a certificate from a particular institution, I like it and its design is very nice. I also want to have that very similar pattern, but with my own logo, with my own, obviously, the signatory will change. Their signatory is something vice chancellor, our signatory is something chairman, something is president, something is organizing secretary. So we have to change it. Obviously, we have to change the title also. We have to change the name of the also. We have to change date and other things also. So we have to just, we need that kind of flexibility so that we can easily generate certificate of our interest, which we want to.
Right, right.
So,
So
so this is possible.
yes, it is possible, and in certain cases I want to tell you the exceptional cases. For example, let us say you have NC80 here and you want to get something else replaced here. In that case, you will be needing a graphic designer in your end, so that all this watermarking can be protected and then you can write it. Okay. In that case, you will have to get your template refined by a designer, then you can upload it. If you want anything extra to be added, for example, let us say you want to change here the signature, nothing to be changed, the color is very simple, it is understandable that it is white, we can map it out and we can execute it, no problem at all. So I hope that it makes sense.
Yeah, I got it.
Yes. So this is it, sir. Is there any more question that you'd like to be answered?
So I think I have got enough from your side. And let us suppose, I think I should have a kind of my own flavor how this will work, how much it is convenient, how much it is editable, how much it can be of my uh, use, and how can we, means I as a person, single-handedly I can handle this certificate generation activities. So I think it's nice. So many things, so many features you have with your portals, with your software, and obviously the sharing module is a very different and very important thing. Although in Excel also we can generate the certificate of some certain template and we can send it through email, but you have some advanced feature also.
Yes, sir.
and you have a very dedicated portal, so obviously you will have a very advanced feature. So I also have to explore it myself so that we can take uh, further decision. But
Yes.
anyway, it's nice. I appreciate your portal and your effort also. It's
Thank you,
nice.
sir.
It's nice.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Any
We
other, this features which you have added? Because after all, it's a graphic designer kind of things. I am very much familiar with this InDesign and Corel Draw and this Canva. Nowadays, a lot of AI tools are available. They generate it very quickly. Okay, but anyway, it's nice.
we have, sir.
One final question I just wanted to know. This is a very separate portal, right? Is it possible to integrate with my NGO portal or my organization portal,
Yes.
or
Yes.
I have to log in separately with this portal and then I have to work here? How it will work?
Here, sir. You see this certificate.reraguruji.in.
Okay.
All your certificates, well, this is in the pro certificate part. All your certificates can come here, literally. So it will not go on verification also. You saw there, right? In verification, it was coming on this.
So
You
do
are.
you have API module or do you have this portal module? How this will work?
I'm liking the conversation with you because you are asking advanced questions, and I like it.
Yeah, that's why because I am familiar. I am also I am in a constant touch with the developer. So many things I know. It is not just a layman person that you are talking with.
Thank
Means
you.
I myself is not an engineer or software background, but I know many things which generally work. And we need to protect the way we are not a kind of forgery people, but basically we want to protect our everything, and we will engage with any organization if they will protect the data which we will generally uh, after all, it's a certificate is obviously it's a very confidential thing. It should not be like our certificate can have access by any other guys or other person. So although in our digital world it's a very different thing. But anyway, go ahead.
What you were talking about was API model, and what we have is exactly the same. Here, by the help of this, you will be able to configure it in a way that once the certificate is generated, make a webhook call. Now, this webhook call can call any external service that has some kind of API. So, you can put your API URL here and you can click save. Let's say, right here, you can save it, and every time a certificate is added, it will make a request to the CRM or API, whatever it is, right? Like
Yes.
whatever your developer gives, you can set it here, and every time a certificate is generated, it will make a request here. So what happens now, that the requirement you have requested for, which was like, can I send the data over API? Absolutely. Yes, you can send data over API, and from here, a lot of things can be done. So, yes, sir, we can definitely send the data using API as well. And we have this available for advanced users. And thank you for asking that question.
Okay. I got means I had a kind of feeling that you have solution for every requirement which certification requires. Okay, so I have this kind of impression now that you guys are working at an advanced level. So definitely, if not possible now, then in a very short period of time, we will provide all kinds of solution which I will look in future also. So
Yes, sir.
obviously, it's nice. So I will talk to person after this conversation after this demo, and I will discuss with.
Sure, sir.
Okay.
Sure. And I'm
Yeah.
really glad to have you here and give you a demo and show advanced
Since
features.
see, since I have not started my activities where at this moment I require this certification. Otherwise, I would have started very soon. But in the coming months or maybe 2 months, I need this kind of portal or the software. So obviously, we will be in touch, and we will have a kind of
Yes, sir.
okay. Okay,
Absolutely,
fine.
sir. Absolutely, sir. And some of our features, some of our users are actually using NGO users are using this as a strategy to get some donations. I'm not sure if it works for you,
No, no,
but
no, no.
some of them are.
Donation always
Yes.
happens.
Yes, sir.
NGO. How it is possible to run NGO without donation?
Yes, sir.
NGO is meant for donation.
Yes.
Only thing is that your intention.
Yes.
Whether your intention is to pocket the donation for your own purpose or for the purpose for which you have
People.
established or started your NGO.
Yes. Yes.
NGO is, let us suppose if I have NGO. So either two way NGO will work. Either I should have the money or I should have potential or I should have caliber to mobilize resources whatsoever, financial resources, money power, and the
Manpower.
person which I want to engage with to bring our desired result in society. So
Yes.
either I have to mobilize some from somewhere, or I have to invest myself if I have money. After all, to start any activities, you need financial resources. Without having financial resources, you can't do even single
True.
service to society.
True,
Even
sir.
if you have to work for yourself, then you need money. Forget about others.
Yes.
So NGO is meant for the donation. Without having donation, you can't run an NGO. Otherwise, so who has the money to either a very rich person? If the rich person has money, then why they are donating? They don't have time. That's why they have asked some
Yes.
guys, you have time, you do some work, I will fund you.
Yes.
Okay, so it's a system. So now here comes the intention. Whether my intention is to run my pocket money or my income here. Because after all, NGO also creates a lot of employment. Many people are working, they are getting salary, just like we are working in the government sector, somebody is working in the private sector, somebody is working in just NGO sector. They are also getting something. Many people are very honest, many people are very dedicated.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
support that. Here, actually, I just wanted to establish a NGO for research purposes. So sometimes what happened when I was a pure student, so I was also looking for some certification. But sitting in New Delhi, is it not possible to work for 6 months in particular NGO? Either I have to. So what I thought perhaps nowadays, because the work culture or the work environment has changed completely. Even I can work for whole time sitting at my home. Work from home culture it has arrived post COVID era phenomenon है ना या during COVID phenomenon है उससे पहले तो work from home very थोड़ी बहुत सुना करते थे. But today, let us suppose if I am assisting a professor, if I am doing some data analysis, if I am writing research review, literature review, or something, if I am doing for some particular research R&D, so that means I am putting some time. Okay, even if I am teaching some underprivileged students online, that is also service.
Yes.
So that kind of activities I just wanted to start. And I have a very little bit of my own, just say about 1 lakh or 1.5 or 2 lakhs, depending upon my capacity. I will just kind of donation for every year. And that way I will just distribute something. This is the purpose of my own NGO.
Got it.
And that I need volunteers. I will put some ad in social media. I will invite, please put your 2 hours, like in USA and European countries. This is an advanced concept. You give 2 hour service, 8 hours, 10 hours in a week, and we will recognize. Then we will issue a certificate, and that certificate for that student, if they want to get something, they want to show something is that I have worked here, I have volunteered, I have done something. Not for them, it becomes useful. Whether it is useful or not, I don't know. But we also have done similar things. Summer internship we have done. We have invested just 15 days, and we got a certificate.
Yes,
I
sir.
don't know whether that certificate I have used somewhere. Although I have used it, but I could not insert it. I
It's
have
okay.
still I have that certificate for 15 days summer internship. Actually,
Great, sir.
nice
Yes.
talking to you. So we'll be in touch, and definitely I think I have some interest in your certification.
Sure.
Okay,
Sure, sir. Sure, sir. I value your time. Thank you very much for joining in.
thank you.
Really enjoyed
Thank
the
you.
talk.
By the way, कहाँ से हैं आप लोग?
Sir, I'm in Bangalore right now and Tarun is in Lucknow.
Okay, okay,
Yes, sir.
okay, fine,
Okay.
fine. Thank you.
Sure, sir. Thank you. Have a nice night ahead. Bye bye.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.